We can
Welcome
start.
back to Fruit Snack Attack.
Welcome. Yeah, what's up, guys? You can see our faces.
Yeah, this is weird.
Welcome to Fruit Snack. Welcome to Fruit Snack Attack Live, the first Fruit Snack Attack podcast. We figured we like talking.
Yeah, we're really good at talking.
We never want to shut up, so I figured why not? And that way, we figure with the podcast, what we do is we can get some guests to come in once in a while and just kind of. We'll use this. What we talked about in the Fruit Snack Attack podcast is that each week or bi-weekly, we're not exactly sure yet. It works, so I can't chime in. Do your best. Thanks, Chris. Shout out to Loose Cannon himself, already giving us the host in the chat. So yeah, guys, what we're doing every couple
telling
weeks.
Me you guys didn't call off work for tonight. This is a monumentous occasion. Okay.
Yeah, this is a big day, guys. Come on now. Yeah, you're going to mod me. Yeah, I can mod you. Yeah, sorry. This is episode 1. We're off the rails here. This is gonna get wild and crazy. Okay, we'll say every other week, maybe once a month. Me and Zach will jump on the Twitch and talk. We'll each bring ourselves a topic of discussion to the table, kind of funny style in the past. But for now, what we'll do is it'll be me and Zach, and then we will bring other people. Into the room.
Right. And it's kind of nice because if this is something we do want to start doing more than say once a week or once a month, once every couple weeks, we can, because right now I'm sitting at my house, Matt's sitting at his house.
That's the thing, right?
A couple minutes for us to boot up.
This gives us a chance to just go live and talk for I don't think we really want to say a time yet. Obviously we kind of want to get to an hour, but I feel like what we'll do is we'll just talk about each of our topics, and then that's it for the night. We're not gonna either bore you guys for 2 hours or 1 hour, and if it ends up being a quick half hour, it's a quick half hour. So we want to thank you guys for joining us
on a Wednesday night
on an ice cold, well, actually relatively warm.
It's actually pretty nice out today.
It's not bad, but so
starting
it off.
Yeah, I'll bring up the topic that's been hot on my mind, which is this whole Game Freak situation with Pokemon.
Okay.
So what's your kind of hot take on it? Just starting out. So I never really heard your opinion.
I'm also a filthy casual when it comes to the Pokemon games. I love all the Pokemon games, but I also I don't. Okay, so the initial hot topic I would assume was the national dex that they didn't put in every single Pokemon into Sword and Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that immediately set off a big amount of the tryhards, because their whole purpose is to go through. They want to have every single Pokemon in the newest game.
They want to catch them all.
They want to catch them all. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I saw someone post that it's gotta catch most of them or some of them.
Gotta catch some of them.
And that's funny, but it is also maybe I bet you when they came with gotta catch them all, that was at 150, not almost pushing 1,000.
Right. And I saw this Tumblr meme forever ago, which was imagine giving a toddler 100 brand new toys, and then that toddler throws a fit because they don't like the shape or size of about 3 of them. That's the Pokemon fandom in a nutshell.
It kind of is. So that's kind of where I don't know. We both have the game. I'm having a blast with it.
Right. I'm having a lot of fun so far.
And
it's something I'm kind of torn about, because looking into why Game Freak decided not to add Pokemon. They initially said we're not going to add the national dex because it's getting too much. It's getting too big. We don't have time. We don't have the manpower. But at the same time, they've already proven that they have the pre-rendered models, HD models for all of the Pokemon. So it wouldn't really have been that big of a deal.
What I'm reading in the chat is Aggro Dad Gaming says that there is, you just have to hack it to get them all. So apparently there is a way to maybe get them all. Not a legal way. Well, that was the funny thing too. God bless Twitter. God bless Twitter. God bless Reddit. So you haven't gotten to her yet, but everyone's discovering that Shield has the better gym leaders, and everyone's kind of, especially the Ice gym leader. She is just, I don't know if you're trying to avoid the spoiler on her, because I think you're close to her.
I'm sure I'm close.
Because I think I'm not sure.
I mean, you could tell me. I'm not gonna.
Either okay. Well, she's not. It's not like she's a very
She's thick.
Yeah. Okay. You got it. She's 3 C's thick, And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm talking like you got to shot it from the heaven stick,
Right.
and everyone's loving her. So somebody like makes a mod because everyone was complaining about the trees. So everyone was whining about the trees. They're like, yo, the tree model's that good, and so somebody made a mod to change the trees, and everyone's like, why don't you give us what we really want? And
I already love
show
where
us
this
these
is going.
busty titties. You peasants. So that's
You fucking casuals.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, that we know what the real fans want.
Right. Well, the other thing that kind of upsets me, which is like, the fans are also being completely unreasonable. I mean, I'm sure I come from a bit of a bias, but I typically don't bring my Pokemon in from the national decks. Like, I don't transfer a lot. I usually just get the Pokemon which are on the cart. But at the same time, At the same time, I totally get the fans are upset. There have been people who caught, like Gen 2 shinies. They're like, I brought this shiny with me through every game so far.
That's true. Yeah. I definitely get that. Yo, let's get some. Yeah, we got moms in the chat. Shout
Yeah,
out. We got moms.
Dude, my mom joined the chat.
Hello. Oh, hello, Mama. Mama H.
Mama H.
Mama
We need to
H.
get Mama White up in here.
Yeah, right.
She
I've
couldn't
already,
figure out how to
I've
spell.
already talked about boobs, and we're like 10 minutes in. So
Haven't we all?
right. So then back to the like. I understand like that grinding part, but for me, it's like I thought we care about the new Pokemon. Like, don't you want to catch like what's the new Pokemon?
Mm-hmm. And see, the best counter argument I've heard that's like pro Game Freak, which is, it's not just having to model all the Pokemon. Sure, they might already have some pre-existing models that they reuse, but they also have to kind of balance it because it is a game.
Yeah.
So, like there is kind of that aspect. But then on the same side, I don't know a lot of Pokemon games where you get national dex access before the post game.
Right. And
So
then,
I don't know. I'm like so like in the middle on this.
well, right, because then there is somebody who like it's crazy to think there's over 800 Pokemon, but a lot of people did not get their favorite Pokemon in this game.
Right.
That's the kind of like my one argument to that. But when there's almost 800, you gotta have a backup.
Yeah. I mean, it's so tough because like, I mean, if you dig deeper into it too, Game Freak has not been happy making Pokemon for a while. So they're like even
Huge game.
The problem is Pokemon's actually owned by 3 people or 3 companies. Pokemon's owned by Game Freak, Pokemon's owned by Nintendo, and Pokemon's owned by the Pokemon Company. So there's this weird like pressure on Game Freak to produce these games because they're a huge cash cow for Nintendo,
Right.
but they're a small studio and they want to work on other games.
Right.
It's just they're also refusing to expand. And apparently on their job application process, one of the questions is, do you want to work on Pokemon games? And they've said that they will not hire anyone who wants to work on Pokemon games. Which I don't understand. Why don't you hire a dick ton of people who want to work on Pokemon games and just make that their job?
Right.
Like pass all the work onto them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I was thinking, so Zach, your mom's calling you out. Zach won all the Pokemon from BK when he was a kid. There you go. So was that like all like the cards?
So
What
back
was
when
that?
I think it was either the Pokemon the first movie or Pokemon 2000 came out. I want to say it's the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
They had those like little like slips, like you fill out your name and address and you put it in.
Right.
I won their like grand prize where it was like all the toys and you got a copy of the VHS movie. It was
Holy
nuts.
cow. That
Dude, I've
sounds
won so
nuts.
much shit as a kid. It's ridiculous. I won a
bet.
Game Boy. I won an N64.
You won an N64?
I won Cedar Point tickets one time. It was wild. Like I was the luckiest
That
kid
sounds
ever.
wild. Hold on, I'm making sure we get this link out to more of our friends.
Yeah, go for it.
But, yeah, that's
funny thing-
a lot of things.
My mom can corroborate the story. I think it was the Game Boy. Is either the Game Boy or the N64. I won it, but the company didn't send me like a slip with it saying congratulations or anything. I just got like the system in the mail, no context. And my parents were like, "What'd you do? Did you order this? Is there going to be a bill?" I'm like, "I have no clue, guys."
I also remember too. I remember hearing like stories like moms like jumping the counter at the Burger King for like when the Pokemon the first movie came out. Because I think there was like the Ancient Mew card or something at Burger King, whatever it was. Like I heard there was like violent stories.
Do you remember they had the Pokeball toys, like the Pokemon?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Pokeball.
That's
and they
what-
literally
Yeah.
had to ban it because kids were like suffocating themselves.
Yeah, they were choking on the actual like Pokemon.
Fucking dumbasses.
Yeah. So that woman
I
that
hate
jumped the
kids.
counter, that was Zach's mom.
Yeah, she just went. She mugged him.
She's like, "What do you mean I can't get this sand
Then
slash?"
she told me that I won as like a
as
way to
a
justify
whole
where
like,
all
story.
these toys came from.
You won the Pokemon, huh? Sweetie. Yeah, I did.
I wish that was the story.
Mom, why's your nose
My
bleeding?
mom's just out there punching dudes in the face to get toys.
Well, I remember when the Power Ranger movie came out, I had all the Power Rangers except for like the white one or something like that. And I remember like they go to give me the toy at McDonald's, and I'm like, I just want the white one. And then they give me like a Yellow Ranger. I'm like, no, I want the white one. And I remember I see them pull. You know, like the comedic size of the cotton candy or popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
They pull out that bag of Yellow Rangers, and at the bottom is one White Ranger. I'm like, that's the one I want. So I had to dig all the way in to get the last one. So I got the collection, but you know, I'm a little kid. I get what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back to Pokemon. So you're enjoying the game though.
I'm enjoying the game. See, the one thing that kind of, I guess, upsets me is all the fanboys out there flaming people for buying it. They're not participating in the protest or whatever they're trying to do.
Right.
It's like, just at the end of the day, let people enjoy the game, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna ever really. I'm never gonna
yeah.
tell someone to not play a game. Sorry, it's a video game.
Yeah, I don't know how you can flame somebody else for.
It's kind of like how I'm like with a
a
movie. I'm like, if you want to see a movie, go see a movie. If you want to go see Trolls 2,
right.
go see it. I'm not stopping you.
I wish we were in Trolls too.
We had the opportunity. Well, we gotta try to starting with the podcast. You know, we're gonna try to get
use
that
our influence
for Trolls 3 at least.
Trolls 3.
Only one could hope, right?
Part of me just hopes there's never is a Trolls 3.
But
whatever.
See, that's what I mean though. But if there's Trolls 3, let's see it.
Hey, we got our following of like 5 people here.
Yeah. Well, we got 11 viewers in the chat right now.
Hell yeah,
I want
guys.
to see Trolls 2. See, we got Trolls fan base people here.
So I know there'll be a delay in it, but it's like, anyone in chat have opinions on, like, I guess what's going on with Pokemon?
Yeah. Now
I
YouTube,
enjoy
you
the
won't be
game.
able to see the chat, but
Yeah, we'll just shout out
We'll try-
anything
yeah.
we see interesting.
yeah.
But, I mean, that's really all I have. Like, I think Game Freak's getting lazy, but I guess here's the hottest take of them all. If a mediocre Pokemon game made me stop playing Pokemon, I would have quit after Diamond and Pearl.
Damn, he said it. He said it live on Twitch, guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's true though. I mean, like, yeah, like, and it's not even a meteor. Like, y'all gotta, like, that's the funny thing. Like, people complain about, like, oh, the texture, like, if this polygon's not loading fast enough. You want me to show you red and blue? Like,
Right.
You gotta remember where you. I mean, these kids don't remember, but like, you gotta realize where you came from. That's the crazy part to me. Like
Aggro Dad mentioned in the chat, like, he's not a big fan of Dynamax. Me either. I liked Mega Evolutions a lot more. I don't like how Dynamax
Which one was
lasted
which one was
returns.
Mega?
It's like Charizard X and Y.
That was
kind
X
of
and
thing.
Y. That was Pokemon X and Y.
Yeah.
What was the Sun and Moon one?
Oh god, I don't remember. I didn't like Sun and Moon that much.
I thought about this. I actually really like Sun and Moon's. I like Sun and Moon starters more than X and Y's, but I like the X and Y's game infinitely better.
Right. I actually
Because-
think X and Y might be one of my favorite Pokemons of all time. Like, it's just so good.
Yeah, I agree. I think I think people could disagree with us on that. I think
Yeah.
they go the opposite way. I think they think like Sun and Moon's really. I can't remember.
A lot of people like Sun and Moon, which Sun and Moon wasn't my thing. I get its audience, I guess, but it
Or
wasn't.
Jigglypuff.
Hell yeah.
Jigglypuff's always a fan favorite.
Jigglypuff's Fairy type now.
Just
I
straight
still don't
up.
understand Fairy type. I just know Fairy type's good against Dragon type. And that's
Yeah.
it. I don't know what.
I
it's weak to.
remember the day Fairy type got announced, and you were popping off in class.
Oh yeah, I was hype.
Yeah. What,
'Cause they-
Fairy?
Didn't they announce Sylveon that day too?
I'm sure.
I mean, it makes sense. When are we gonna get a flying type Eevee? That'd be wild.
I'm surprised that there's not an evolution in this one, right?
No.
Yeah.
But what's interesting, I noticed, is I think you can now use like a leaf stone to get Leafeon, where before you had to
Did you really?
evolve it next to like a mossy rock. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you want to talk about? There's like a Yamask or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Yamask. I
Yamask.
think.
To evolve that is the most specific thing I've ever heard.
What is it?
You have to have it take a minimum of 49 damage. Then you have to go underneath this one stone in the wild area and stop, and then it will evolve. So I did it, because what I did was I gave it a focus slash,
Mm-hmm.
and then so it automatically goes down to 1. I fled, drove to underneath this rock, and evolved it. Because it's like a Galarian, whatever it's called.
Right.
Yeah. So, only 2 gyms in. I have like 50 Pokemon. This is from Agrodad Gaming. I have like 50 Pokemon. Overall game is a blast. I like the challenges before the gym leaders. I do like that. I agree. Like,
yeah, that's the one thing I like about. I want to give kudos to this entire game for is like the entire like plot of battling the gyms is exactly what I imagined it would be like as a kid. I think they nailed that.
Well, I also like somebody brought up in like Twitter. It's like this is what a gym should feel like: big arena, everyone chanting. Like it feels like a competition.
Mm-hmm. The one thing I wish they could have done better, because Rock Band does this really well, is the crowd mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Like when a Pokemon Dynamaxes, I don't know why the crowd isn't just blowing up. You know what I mean? That should be like the coolest thing ever.
Chanting a little bit more? I could be crazy.
I don't know. I just noticed like.
Yeah, you're right. They should be like, there should be like shirts being thrown.
Right.
Like, yeah. Oh my god, Caroline made popcorn and I could smell it.
Ugh.
Can't be eaten. I'll take sips on stream, but I can't be eaten on stream. That's unprofessional.
I will challenge Caroline to a 1v1 popcorn eating contest.
We need to actually set that up, and we need to record that.
I will destroy her.
I don't know, man. You better, if she's in the chat, she may kick down.
Caroline, I'm coming for you.
Yeah,
just know that.
In the popcorn, 2020 probably at this point. So yeah, overall, I mean, I just feel like they're really like. Imagine protesting this game. You're missing out.
Yeah, I mean the one very valid complaint I hear is the XP share. You should have an option to turn it off if you want to. I like it.
Oh, I like it.
It definitely takes a ton of grinding out of the game, which some people are into.
Yeah, no,
it should be a toggle thing. Do you not want to have XP?
Or like the item. It used to, because like you could see like the evolution of it falling apart.
Right.
It was like then it was an item, and then it just like you get it. It's what's the point? So
are we ready to transition to our next topic?
So that was actually. You're excited?
I've talked for like 20 minutes, man.
I thought I was joining too. Okay, so this is not just a gaming podcast. This is just a podcast, actually, where we're allowed to bring any topic we're thinking of to the table.
Is this a podcast within a podcast?
No, it could be a podcast. it could very well be. I could probably use a tissue, but that's okay. EXP Share is awesome. Real quick, Agro came data. EXP Share was awesome. The games even defaults to catch lower Pokemon. Yep. What happened to Team Rocket? That's what your mom. Boy, your mom's a '90s kid.
Hell yeah, dude. My mom used to buy me Jordans as a baby. She knows what's up.
I got some baby Jordans somewhere. I'll have to talk to my pops about that one.
Here, Team Rocket disbanded after Gen 2, I believe.
Damn, you hate to see it.
Yeah. They got fucked up by an 11-year-old twice. They're like, you know what, guys?
I mean, I'm done with this.
Stop.
now we just got a bunch of fanboys. We literally have fanboys to deal with.
Right.
Okay, so moving on to the next topic. Next week is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's a holiday.
Yeah, man.
So I kind of want to talk about what's everyone's. I'm not saying like we're not gonna put this bad boy in the tier list generator, but like I want to kind of like get like a holiday discussion going.
Just everyone's favorite food.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Since we're only 20 minutes in, we'll start with Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, this is kind of tough, though. Maybe we'll come back to Thanksgiving. Because I feel like what's going to happen is, like, if we were to talk about the food first, it would benefit. It's going to maybe change people's opinions on Thanksgiving for their rankings. I'm saying not necessarily a tier list, but I just kind of want to hear, like, if you were to kind of, like, talk about your favorites and your worsts. So we'll start with that, and then we'll break it down to just Thanksgiving. So I would say, for me, for holidays, because I think about this a lot.
Okay.
And because your boy likes the time with the family.
All right.
See, there we go. We already have, Asher is dead. Yeah, they're saying Thanksgiving is my least favorite holiday. That is my argument because I feel like Thanksgiving has the best food. Like, but that's really kind of all it has going for it. But here's even more. My dad agrees with me on this a ton. Maybe that's why I'm getting influenced by this. I'm not saying Thanksgiving is my favorite. Number one,
okay,
Halloween. Love.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's so tough. That's so tough to beat.
It's for me. Yeah, Kate. All right, thank you, Kate. Halloween. What I love, and like, I think I definitely know people that like aren't about it. They're like, it's already stupid. But I'm like, I like Halloween. I like the lore around it, and I like that everyone gets to like not be themselves for a night. You finally get a chance to just dress up, be incognito, in costume, and just be a different person or thing for a night. And just leading up to it, you got the scary movies, you got the candy, you got the decorations. People can go so hard on Halloween decorations that it's not funny.
So what you're saying is you're a big fan of like the Halloween aesthetic?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, the Halloween aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like, because yeah, that's a good point. Because everyone's got their favorite aesthetic. I know some people that like they go hard in the paint on 4th of July. That's fine. Caroline, October. So this year on Halloween, it snowed that night here, and I remember like we walked outside because it was after trick or treating was over with, and it's snowing. Caroline pulls out that phone. She opens up Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas, and I'm just like, yo,
girl broke it out Halloween
night.
That is wild.
To be fair, like trick or treating was over, so you could say that like whatever that's dumb, but still, I'm like, yo,
no, that's way too early.
That's a little too early. I think she did it as a tease because I'm like, you don't get Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
Right. So I think that's always the hard line for me too. It's like after
people
Thanksgiving.
Skip Thanksgiving. No, people skip Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's not a thought.
No, a line. You have to have a line.
Black Friday is more popular than Thanksgiving. Like,
is it?
I'm telling you, man.
I believe that. I honestly believe that, but it's kind of shocking at the same time to hear.
Like you talk what? No ad, no, not one ad or anything. You're like, guys, Thanksgiving's coming up. It's like, guys, Black Friday's coming up. Get your tasers ready. Get your brass knuckles, because it's about to go down on Black Friday.
Wait. Caden in the chat mentioned that he trick-or-treated this year. Are you fucking kidding me? What did you dress up as?
How old are you?
I'm sending the police.
But, oh, wow, okay. I mean, you can't beat that. Well, so here's my thing with my trick-or-treating this year. We had one trick-or-treater.
That's it?
Because it was terrible weather. It was terrible weather. So it was just one mom, and I felt bad. And God bless her, it was one mom. Her daughter's in a wheelchair, and she's just pushing through that wind.
She's just champing it out.
And I gave her as much candy as she wanted. I'm like, she's like, it's probably just us tonight. So I totally 22.
You gotta get some wonky weather up there by the lake.
Yeah. So I got a whole bowl of candy. I think we still have some of the Halloween candy still.
Did you just got a whole bowl of candy just laying around?
Yeah, but it's all the garbage candy.
Oh, like Almond Joys?
Like Almond Joys and like just a straight Hershey bar. Like who? You're going into the
you want to pro strat with those little Hershey bars? Pop them in your coffee in the morning.
See,
just one little thing.
That makes sense. What I'm saying is nobody on this planet goes to the store, grabs just a plain ass Hershey bar. It's like, I'm set.
We're about to offend people.
No, I'm dead serious though.
You're about to offend somebody.
Like nobody, even if you're like, oh well, but someone's gonna be like, well, I like the Hershey bar with almonds. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you get that regular rectangle looking ass Hershey bar. No one's buying that. No one. That's what I'm just saying.
No one with like the motive of just straight up eating it, right?
That's what I mean. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
You'll buy them for like, if like, oh man, I'm gonna make a s'more. You know?
Exactly. Or I'm gonna put it in my coffee. Yeah. Or I'm gonna like have with some popcorn, a little salty sweet action going on.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Like busted up, chucking your popcorn.
That's what I'm saying. But no one is just like chomping on a Hershey bar. Especially like if you're going to if you go to like a 7-Eleven or something. Yeah. You got that whole selection. You're like, a Hershey bar.
Because even if you're just like just in the mood for chocolate, I mean that Hershey with almonds is way better than.
They're not being like the Hershey with like the Reese Pieces. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying everything they can to jazz up a Hershey bar because it's just a.
I forget. Where do you stand on the those cookies and cream Hershey bars?
Oh, see, no, those are banging.
Okay,
because
there's someone I know who hates them.
No, man,
I fucking love them. They're so good.
Right. Well, we're kind of getting slightly off topic, but I mean, that comes with the territory with Halloween.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about Halloween as my god tier. I feel like Thanksgiving is the underrated one because everyone kind of poo-poos it. Let's get right to Christmas. Let's go. I feel like Christmas is slightly overrated because it is just like gimme. Like everyone says, like it brings the family together, but it's like, what'd you give me? What'd you give me? And everyone's stressed out. People get stressed out. Literally, Black Friday is people fighting to give somebody else the best Christmas gift.
Yeah.
People have died. Like, you know what I mean?
I also think Black Friday shopping's super overrated.
Well, you know, it in these most like last couple years, especially now with like Cyber Monday or whatever.
Right.
There's like no reason to go Black Friday shopping anymore.
I mean, here's the thing. Stores still have like the doorbusters that you have to go to like the brick and mortar locations to get their stuff.
Right.
But like they're so limited for the good ones.
Right.
Unless you're like out the day before, there's no point of even trying.
It's true. Because and then I just feel like there's like so many ways to get the thing you're and like Amazon as a whole has ruined everything. Randomly, like I'm like, you know what? I could just like I'm so spoiled. Like I'm legitimately I'm like, okay, like those Vans we talked about in the pre-show. Like I went to a Van store to buy them, but I'm like, let me see if I can get them online on Amazon first. Like it's so simple now, and it's just I don't feel like going to get tased over a 50-inch TV. I don't need to anymore.
I buy my deodorant off Amazon. I mean, let's go.
It's true. It's kind of nuts. So like, but that's what I mean. So like, Christmas is like, it's so stressful.
Yeah.
Like I love the decorations. I love and that's another thing too. Like I could never understand how like Californians do it. But if you're gonna give me a Christmas, give me like a white Christmas.
Yeah, did you
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
When we lived in Florida, all the Christmas decorations that started to pop up. Like when I first lived there, like my first year, that was really weird to me.
Yeah, it was weird, but like palm tree. But like even then, it was just like there was not the same feel. But that's because we're spoiled because we live in the Midwest, where we get the beautiful decorations with the beautiful snow. But I swear we've had so many Christmases lately. And this is not global warming talk, but like we have not had a white Christmas in a while.
Yeah, and this is a little sidebar. I keep seeing people post about like, oh, I want to move to Ohio. The Midwest looks so great. No, Midwest fucking sucks. There's nothing to do here, guys. If you want to, you know what, everyone's like,
it can be beautiful.
It can be, but there's also the days where it's like -3 and you have to drive to work 45 minutes and your car's frozen over and everything just fucking sucks. It's not fun.
Yeah. So like that's why like I feel like Christmas and some people like I understand like the joy and what's supposed to be the happiness, but I mean I always think back to that scene in Jingle All the Way or what's the Schwarzenegger one?
Yeah, Jingle All the Way.
Is that Jingle All the Way?
Yeah.
And he's like stuck in traffic and he's trying to get this stupid ass toy and he's fighting Cisco for it or something like that. It's just like that's kind of what Christmas has become. Yeah, someone in the chat agreed. I think that's Caden. Yeah, Caden, I agree that Christmas has become kind of a cash cow.
My mom likes Hershey bars. Matt, you offended my mother.
Okay, but I'm saying,
how dare you?
I'm saying, okay, Mama Henley, you're not going to the store and you see the Reese cup, you see the Snickers, you see I could think of any other candy. You're not like I'm not grabbing that Hershey bar. You're grabbing something else. That's all I'm saying.
What does my mom always go for? She goes for a lot of the Reese's, I think.
That's what I mean. Because there's just better candy. Like so like that's the thing. All the Christmas cartoons, that's a good point. The Christmas cartoons, the Christmas movies, that's all great. I'm just talking about like you should pop on Charlie Brown Christmas not right now. Wait till we get to Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But like
next week.
That movie's so I thought about this actually. Can a movie slap? I feel like that might be just music.
No, I don't think a movie can slap.
See, I think that's just music.
Yeah.
So that's just.
But a movie can be banging.
A movie can be banging. That's right. So Charlie Brown Christmas banging. Christmas of the Cramps.
So my mom's in the chat, but I'm gonna throw some shade because I don't think Christmas movies are that good.
Oh damn. Well,
I don't like them.
They're not. No, they're not good. But that's what's like good about them.
No, they're boring.
No, I love them. I love.
There's only one good Christmas movie, and it's All of the Other Reindeer.
See,
with Drew Barrymore.
With Drew Barrymore, all the other reindeer. The classic Rudolph, Charlie Brown, trying to get that tiny little tree, having a tough time.
Garbage. Oh, I don't give a shit about the Heatmeister.
How can you disrespect the Heatmeister on this stream right now? Yeah. See, Grinch, come on now. There's too many good ones. But see, the movies are fine. But the holiday, I love the holiday. I don't know, and especially now that like when you get older and you gotta like go to a couple during the day. It's like I know people that have to go to 4 Christmases on Christmas Day. That's nuts. Christmas Story. It goes on and on. There's too many good Christmas.
I've been to 2 Thanksgivings once.
And
I think that's the most.
Yeah. We have. Lucky with me and Caroline, but it is still our 2 families, and luckily for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so how does that work? What are you guys gonna do?
So what we've done since we've been dating, I think Thanksgiving is we're so lucky it's not funny. We're the one couple that's like got it, like our family's just planned it out perfectly. My family, when it comes to eating, for Thanksgiving, my family always we're a bunch of early birds. Like we eat our Thanksgiving dinner at like 1 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
So that is nice because then we eat our Thanksgiving dinner with my family, go over to Caroline's family for the night. So
Okay.
so that Thanksgiving's super easy. Christmas is super easy because Caroline's family does most of their stuff Christmas Eve. My family does most of our stuff Christmas Day. Like my mom's side's Christmas Eve, so we try to hit my mom's for a second, then go to Caroline's parents or family, and then my family and then Caroline's family again Christmas morning, then my family for the rest of the day Christmas. So
See, we always have a
super easy.
hybrid when it comes to Christmas. Is we kind of do some stuff
Yeah.
Christmas Eve and then the rest in the morning.
See, that's
I
not-
should say morning loosely because as the years go on, that morning's getting later and later in the day.
See, I feel like we're kind of starting to come back around because now that like my sleep schedule and like my brother's sleep schedule is back to like normal humans. It's like we're all up at 9 o'clock. Let's crack these presents open.
I wish I could just wake up at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. You know what the trick is? No blinds. that sunlight comes right in.
Yeah. Well, I only have a tiny ass little window in my room.
So
Looking at it.
So if we'll get back to it, I would say Halloween, Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll put Christmas in like the third spot. 4th of July is
So Thanksgiving's your number 2.
Thanksgiving might be my number 2. I'd say like 4th of July and New Year's can be kind of intermingled. New Year, okay, no. 4th of July is actually tougher than New Year's because 4th of July has a really good chance of landing on a weekday, and
Yeah, the last couple of years.
July
actually.
5th, that's a rough one.
Yeah.
Because you wait, or like you got to go to work, man. They don't care.
Yeah, and it's fucked because you get the 4th off.
Right.
That 5th is coming in hot the next day.
Right.
Bright and
And the
early.
festivities of the 4th is at night. People
Right.
have it during the day, obviously, but you got to stay up for the fireworks at night. You got to wait because it's summer, so the sun doesn't go down until like 10 o'clock. And it's a
Plus,
whole
I feel like
mess.
the 4th of July just lends itself to so many like idiots having way too much firepower than they need. Just
4th of July promotes that alcohol way more
Yeah.
than any other holiday. It's
and I know there are other like drinking holidays like you could call out like St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
But the difference between St. Patrick's Day and 4th of July is one of them drunk people have firecrackers on.
That's true. Yeah. They have
Yeah.
literally explosives. So, and a 4th of July is kind of a toss up for me. I've had some banging 4th of July parties, but I don't know if I may put New Year's above that because New Year's you get New Year's Day off.
Yeah.
So then you're kind of set because that whole you got to stay up to midnight.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to work New Year's Eve, which sucks.
It does, but still, most people are done working by midnight for 1 o'clock.
Right. Most people are off by like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So
Even if you work till 8 o'clock, you have 4 hours until the ball drops.
4 hours just go the fuck in.
That's what I'm talking about. So New Year's may be kind of secretly up there. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day, I enjoy the food. St. Patrick's Day, the corned beef for me, that's some of the best food. I would almost put St. Patrick's Day corned beef maybe below. See, so then I'll bring in Easter. Easter.
Well, hold on, let me bring you back to New Year's real quick.
Okay.
Do you fuck with the pork and sauerkraut?
See, I'll do the pork. I won't do the sauerkraut.
No, disgusting.
Sauerkraut?
Disgusting.
Or the
Yeah,
whole thing?
Awful.
Sauerkraut
whole
is
thing.
disgusting. Sauerkraut's atrocious.
Yeah, no.
That's
My
bad vegetable.
mom and dad always make it, and the house just
Reeks.
is disgusting.
Big time.
I cannot stand that smell at all.
Big time. So but the pork, yeah, man, I'll eat the pork all day. But that sauerkraut, that's you eating some funk right there. And then Easter's like obviously a topical one. And here again, I think we're both coming from. I don't think any of us celebrate Hanukkah or anything like that. So I can't really. I mean, that kind of sounds. At least with Hanukkah,
They get 8 nights instead of 1. That's fucking dope.
You isolate it. You know you're getting 8 presents. Like, there's no more than that. No more than more or less. So yeah, peeps on Easter. I feel like Easter for me, from an Italian family, Easter is a kind of a secret banger because it's actually really relaxing. And we get
Mhm.
lasagna, we get ham,
Ooh.
and as much candy as you could shove in your mouth. Yeah. Areas I hate most traditional holiday food. Oh, see, I'm the exact opposite there. Thanksgiving may be the best food of all the holidays. I may put Easter above Christmas because for Christmas, for me, it's ravs and ham. And I think I like the lasagna more than the ravioli.
See, you have like just banging food.
I
We
do.
have a lot of traditional food, and I'm kind of with Cadence. I don't like a lot of traditional food. I like ham. Homeboy will go in on some ham.
Right. But you gotta admit, yeah,
Um,
okay. Well, actually,
I
we'll
don't
get
like
to
stuffing,
Thanksgiving.
and I don't like cranberry sauce.
Okay, who likes cranberry
all.
sauce? Nobody, like, there's one person at the dinner table will eat the cranberry sauce. Doesn't matter how big the table is or how small the table is, only one person will eat it.
Okay. Actually, here's an interesting idea. When we're ready to circle back, when you're done with the list, is we should describe our tier 1 Thanksgiving dinner. Like if you could just
okay.
if you could design the menu. Like, you had 100% control.
What's your plate? That's what it is. What's your plate?
Right.
Okay, so basically, I think that's. Well, I'm trying to think of any other holidays I could think of. I'm just saying, I think Thanksgiving's underrated. It gets slept on because it's between Halloween and Christmas. That's an Easter. That's an Easter celebration. Old people. I feel like Easter's food's pretty good. Easter's pretty relaxing. Thanksgiving, you also got the Thanksgiving football games. Thanksgiving is just like such a chill. You got the football games. That tryptophan starts kicking in.
Mhm.
You know, you're not in a rush for anything. You're just
Right.
eating and relaxing.
Well, see, I don't like Thanksgiving that much, just because I feel like there's not a lot of relaxing from my end. It's like we have to deal with family coming over, and there's always tons of stress. But Christmas is my version of what you're describing as Thanksgiving, because like Christmas Day, after we open presents and kind of do that, it's chill the rest of the day. We'll get together for dinner.
See, maybe
But
we're the
like,
opposite.
other
there.
than that, we don't do anything Christmas Day other than just relax and just hang out.
See, I think we're the opposite there, because Christmas, like once our Christmas dinner's over, is when the family comes over, and that's at least 40
Oh.
people in the house.
Oh, that's wild.
It is an insane rest of the night. Everyone, and again, a lot of Italian family, like it is just everyone's talking loud. Am I cutting it out?
My extended family fights entirely too much, so at this point it's just like the Henley household. Like it's just us.
Yeah.
we stopped fucking with that years ago.
I should say, like, I think what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the surrounding of like the energy of the holiday as well. Because yeah, again, for Christmas you got 25 days to get that present ready,
Yeah.
and it better be a good one. Because I've been that brat. Oh, you got me. And this is when I was a kid. The older I get, the more I appreciate socks. When I was a kid, you gave me a pair of socks. What the hell, Mom? Socks? Deodorant? Where's the Megazord?
Here's my unappreciative story, but it's just kind of more of a joke at this point, which was my parents every year consistently bought me like the same 3 movies, and I'm not exaggerating.
Like over and over.
And they're like, yeah. And they're like, I swear you didn't have this one. I'm like, you guys literally got it for me last year. I seriously owned 3 copies of Scarface at one point.
We would every year. We always like, yo, my mom would love a foot massager, and every year she's like, I hate these foot massagers. They're so uncomfortable on my feet. It's like almost like electronic ones that got like the ball that moves and stuff like that. She's like, I fucking hate this thing, and then like no, she's gonna like this, and then every year we're wrong. And we always like want to get her a blanket, but she runs super hot, so we're so bad at. We always get my mom the opposite thing she wants.
See, I feel like my mom, anything that keeps her warm, she's super into. Like,
Right.
We always get my mom socks.
Right.
So we got her like a nice ass like heated blanket. I'm sure.
So, yeah, my mom would hate a heated blanket. That'd be like her worst nightmare. My mom probably has the AC on in the house right now.
See, I need to live at your mom's house. Like, here's the opposite. The heat is always on and it's awful.
Oh, see, that's me. See, I get your boy. I think Florida changed me. I run so cold. I got the beanie and the hoodie on right now, man. Love socks. Yeah, your mom's honest at least. Okay,
Yeah.
So could you give me a ranking then?
So I think my ranking similar to yours is just I'd say like Halloween's number 1, Christmas is probably number 2. See, we don't like. I shouldn't say we. I don't celebrate a lot of the other holidays. So Thanksgiving is probably 3 for me because I don't really go out for St. Patrick's Day. I don't really go out for 4th of July.
Right. But I would
So-
say, like, I mean, but even if you think about, like, what, like, the idea behind it is, it's just like, yeah, with 4th of July and St. Patrick's Day, let's get drunk.
Right.
4th of July, let's get drunk and shoot off fireworks. Neither of that's appealing
I would-
to me.
I would love to start like something fun here and like, but it'd have like say, oh, 4th of July, we'll do a game night at my house every 4th of July, and if you want to drink, you can. If you don't, you don't. But like you said, is halftime 4th of July just doesn't fall on a weekend.
Right. See, that was actually back to Halloween. That was, I always hated that. I even hate this as an adult. I think Halloween should be the last Saturday of October. Because I remember as a kid, trick or treating, and then you gotta go to school the next day. Garbage.
Yeah, that sucks.
That sucks. That sucks. That little girl that came over, she had to trick or treat until 8 o'clock or whatever like that. She had to go in, and it was a terrible. No, give me the last Saturday.
How in did you go as a kid on trick or treat?
So we would go down to my aunt, like 3 of my 4 aunts all lived in one area, and it was like suburbs, house to house,
Right.
sidewalk to sidewalk. You got 2 hours to go hard in the paint. And we did, and boy did we! It was every single house, multiple times, sprinting, getting in the car, going to the other side of the town, grabbing more candy. You talk about those like the pillow sacks. We filled them up.
Yep. See, it was the same here. We actually were the family, like the other relatives would come over to our house to go trick or treating. There's one year, me and my buddy Mike, actually, I think we were using garbage bags instead of pillowcases.
Yeah.
And we literally, it was breaking with how much candy we had inside of it. Like we just went, we had to like stop and like go, like get a new bag to work with because our shit was about to burst.
Yeah. So it was yeah, we were on the same page. Did you have a favorite costume?
I feel like I did, but I can't remember it. I feel like I might have been Batman for like 3 or 4 years in a row.
Yeah, see, for me, it was probably Ash Ketchum.
I'm sure my mom could shout out in the chat. I remember there's probably one costume I was for like it might have been Freddy Krueger. I was super into Nightmare on Elm Street for a long time. I still have that glove.
Okay. I would probably agree. Halloween movies are better than Christmas movies.
Yeah, Halloween movies are fucking tier 1, man. There's nothing better than Halloween movies.
And then you get the combo of Thanksgiving. I mean, you kind of combine all that. You get it all.
Yeah, was that what's that one Christmas horror movie that came out not too long ago?
You had Krampus.
Krampus, yeah.
So you got Krampus, Thanksgiving, Leper. What was it? Is it just Leprechaun?
Yeah.
Leprechaun.
So.
And then there was Leprechaun in the Hood. That one may not be that.
Leprechaun in the Hood, yeah.
I don't know if that could be tops.
Is that what we need to do? Is we need to fill the void of a 4th of July horror movie?
No, there is a 4th of July horror movie.
There is one.
Oh yeah. Well, so that's the beat. Shout out to Dead Meats, the Kill Count, one of my favorite YouTube channels right now, where he just reviews and kill counts horror movies. He's love that. So he will find the horror movie that's relevant to the holiday coming up. There's one for like everything. It's kind of actually crazy.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah. No.
Like I was thinking about it earlier today. I feel like horror movies are what could save like the movie theater experience, just because. I mean, name a genre that's just legitimately better in a theater than horror.
I see what you're saying there. Maybe like a science fiction, just because it's so big and elaborate.
Yeah, I could see that. Like, it's different seeing Star Wars in an IMAX theater than it is watching at home.
Right, exactly. Or like Inception, or another Nolan film. You know what I mean? Like, you got to see those as big as possible. We're kind of in the agreement on where we definitely agree Halloween number 1. So
yeah,
I think we'll
definitely Halloween number 1. We kind of differ at 2 and 3.
Yeah,
I think we probably fall about the same for the rest.
Yeah, and then
do you do anything for do you go out for 4th of July?
Yeah, I mean so it's kind of happened with the friend group is everyone's kind of starting to call dibs on what holiday they want to host. Mm-hmm. So now we're kind of relying on one friends for the 4th of July party, and it's fun. What
happens to 2 people call the same holiday?
Well, as long as I feel like only 4th of July is probably the only one where it's like you got one day. Halloween, especially now that we're getting older, I feel like you got the whole week, the whole month to get your Halloween party in. Same thing with Christmas or Friendsgiving, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Right.
I would know from the small town of Chesterland, people really look forward to the night before Thanksgiving because everyone goes to the bars and that's where you see all your friends from high school. And I could care less.
Right. I don't give a shit about those guys.
Dude, I could care less the night before Thanksgiving. That I could don't bother with it. Some
What
people
about,
look forward to that the most.
Yeah, what about, is Matt White Black White Friday happening this year?
Absolutely. Come on down.
Oh shit.
Or come on up, I guess.
What do you guys got going on? You guys got that game with the balls? We
Yeah, we got carpet ball, we got ping pong.
Yeah, carpet ball. Carpet ball's the shit, dude.
Carpet ball is the shit. We're gonna
That's like
I'm
my
gonna bring the
favorite game
TV
ever.
downstairs. We'll have duck game, tower fall, League
Oh,
of
it's gonna be
League.
so much fun.
Yeah, that's
I
what.
might
Yeah,
pop over.
yeah. You gotta hop over. Okay, and then like
I'm not
and-
doing anything.
Yeah, and then we got the space for it. So, but that's next week. That's crazy. Thanksgiving's next
It is
week.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy because I was thinking about it too. Because like I'm on vacation this week. I go back to work for a couple days, Thanksgiving, come back, and we got like 3 weeks till Christmas.
Right. Yeah.
That blows my mind.
and then New Year's. It's the year is done with. We're done. 2019 is done.
2020 is like
Right around the
coming
corner.
in hot,
That's right. We got Animal Crossing coming soon.
dude. When Animal Crossing comes out, people are gonna lose contact with me for like 3 to 4 weeks.
You're gonna be talking to your new friends, your real friends.
Right. My friends who are like walking around like this all time.
I would always make my town tune to Buddy Holly. Ooh wee,
Oh, yeah.
I look just like Buddy Holly.
Dude, I'm gonna come to your island. I'm gonna catch so many fish.
No, I need those fish. Those are my fish.
No, I'm catching them.
Those
We're
are
gonna
my
go in the museum.
Okay. Your museum. So
Bring
we'll
the
get.
owl.
So we'll kind of we'll try to close this off right at an hour, because we got about 8 more minutes. But now we'll get right into the Thanksgiving plate.
Yeah.
If you
this
got
will
the
end on-
ultimate
yeah.
Thanksgiving plate, so do you need a second to think about it? Because I mean, I've been thinking about this since.
I don't think people are gonna agree with my plate, but I think I got it.
Okay. Do you want to start
Yeah, I'll go first. Give me a nice couple thick slices of ham.
on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I like ham better
So
than
I'm
turkey.
already out. I'm already out.
All right, give me some of those like cheesy like au gratin potatoes
Okay.
and some cornbread.
Some cornbread.
That's all I need.
I don't even know. I don't think I have literally any single one of those things at my Thanksgiving dinner.
We usually only have ham, but like I said, if I'm making like my perfect Thanksgiving, I'm going the fuck in on those foods.
Okay. So that was I'm not gonna say the worst plate I've ever heard, but you know.
Wow. Are you wait, so before we go on to yours, are you saying that like in the White household having anything other than turkey on Thanksgiving is like unfathomable?
Absolutely. We
Like,
have
it's
two.
just-
We
it's-
have
you're
we
just
have
giving-
2 turkeys. We have 2 separately designed turkeys, baked turkeys. Don't get a ham is not even a thought on Thanksgiving. I'll tell you that right now. So here's
Not
my
even
plate.
a thought?
Not even a thought.
Wow.
Could care less. What you gotta do? You got a big plate,
Okay.
big ass plate. Me and Pops, we deep fried the turkey outside.
Okay.
Got
okay.
that thing so juicy and crispy, it's not even funny. Meanwhile, Mom's got the traditional bake going on since 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mhm.
The whole house is smelling like it. So what you do is you take 2 slices of the deep fried turkey, 1 slice of Mom's traditional, because you gotta respect the cook. Got that in the corner. Got these like cheap ass. They're called nickel rolls. Like they're like these
Oh,
tiny
okay.
little rolls. Get like at least 45 of those. Okay, get like 3 of them. Tiny little rolls. And now that I'm older, I used to hate sweet potatoes, but now I love them, and especially sweet potatoes
Oh,
on
dude, no.
Thanksgiving. See,
Gross.
give me that sweet potato with so many marshmallows. It's not even funny. I'm talking like 50-50 on the marshmallow to sweet potato, like casserole dish right there.
Dude, you'd love that's exactly how my mom makes it. My mom goes in on the marshmallows, dude.
Scoop them up, plop them down. I actually like the gizzard stuffing,
Oh yeah.
which is like that's a danger. Like you don't know what you're kind of getting with that. I actually kind of like it. So get the gizzard stuffing. You got the rolls, got the gizzard stuffing, you got the sweet potatoes, a little bit of mashed potato, a little bit of gravy, not that much gravy, See, and then I heard what I always hear people talk about. I think for Thanksgiving it's the green bean casserole. I just have had this run where nobody that no previous girlfriend that I've dated, I've never had the green bean casserole. No family have ever gone to just had the green bean casserole.
Same. I've never had.
But people rave about it, man. It's like I guess like just like you got like the cream and mushroom in it or something like that with green beans and like some crispy straws. Yeah, don't need the cranberry sauce. Yeah, so Caden's bringing up the cranberry sauce. Not about it. The white meat turkey. Ooh, orange
mashed potatoes are good, but I prefer cheesy potatoes.
I don't know if I've ever had the cheesy potatoes for Thanksgiving. I got that butter and more butter. So I'd say like that's a plate. Give me something. It's pretty. Basically, get that regular stuffing out of here. Get the cranberry sauce out of here.
Okay, yeah.
Don't need.
But to wrap up, can we all agree that the undisputed like S tier dessert for Thanksgiving is pumpkin pie?
Oh, see.
You're not beating pumpkin pie. Are you about to? Oh shit!
I hate pumpkin pie.
Excuse me?
Pumpkin pie is such garbage.
What?
Hate it. I seriously hate pumpkin pie.
What do you eat for dessert?
Huh? I'll go with the give me the pecan pie. Give me the apple pie. No, wait, dude, pecan pie is straight cinnamon and nuts. What more do you need?
I will give you like a nice Dutch apple pie on Thanksgiving is pretty dope. But to me, nothing beats like a nice fresh pumpkin pie.
No, I no.
Just get a nice like hunk of whipped cream on there.
That's the thing. You just like whipped cream and you need a delivery service to justify it. I've seen people put you won't see the pumpkin pie that put so much whipped cream on it.
I don't put that much whipped cream on there, but I definitely do like a good hunk on there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know. That may be one of my hottest takes.
I cannot
pumpkin pie is straight garbage.
And I'm the king of unpopular opinions.
I know you are. I know. You are.
Don't like pumpkin pie. This is absurd.
I know. I had. I got it sometimes once in a while. I have the unpopular opinion.
You can't come at me telling me ravioli isn't a sandwich. Well,
it's not.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
All right, we're not getting into that conversation. But pumpkin pie is garbage. We'll end it at that. There's better pies out there.
I'm disappointed in you, man.
I'm sorry, but pumpkin spice latte.
Okay, I can fuck with that.
I can get it. I'm glad it's still here.
Wait, hold on. Full stop. Before we go, Chris just said cake better than pie, which on Thanksgiving, man. I'm sorry.
On Thanksgiving?
On Thanksgiving?
No, I'm not having no cake. I'm not having no cake on Thanksgiving.
No one's having.
No one's having the old traditional Thanksgiving. If you go to
a bakery and you ask them, "Hey, can you make me a Thanksgiving cake?" they will have no idea what you're talking about.
No, as like a whole. I don't know if I really like cake that much. I like a very specific cake, and that's about it. And that's the one my mom makes on my birthday.
See, I don't like frosting. That's where cake.
You don't like frosting?
I like certain kinds of frosting. There are certain kinds of frosting that I cannot stand.
You can join Chris on the plain cake donut train.
I could fuck with a plain cake donut.
Oh my god, you two are gonna become best friends. Yeah, Chris just wants just a plain cake donut. It's just.
I mean, there are better options out there, but I'm not gonna deny one if it's given to me.
Yeah, see, everyone's talking about like the whipped cream. See, no, it's pumpkin pie is garbage.
No, I've eaten plain ass pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
like
so I don't like frosting.
I have.
Yeah. So, well, guys, I think it's been a good one.
It's been real. We actually talked for close to an hour.
Right.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is actually, I'd say this went really well. Actually, thank you to the chat. I was not ready for the chat to be so interactive tonight.
I'm hyped for this chat.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep this chat interaction going for the episodes to come. But yeah, so once we kind of get this going, we'll probably do one quicker because this one will start up like on a random Wednesday. We're gonna discuss our schedule a little bit better, but we just kind of wanted to get this one out of the way because it is the first one. But
make sure our equipment's working and stuff.
And plus, so we want to. Go ahead.
I think our entire goal with this is in the long term. Maybe not the short term, but in the long term, is kind of come up with a consistent like X day on every month, like maybe like every 2 weeks,
right?
On a Saturday, just as an example, like at 8:00, that's when we're going to be live for sure.
I'm almost kind of thinking like Sunday.
We would like to get to that point,
right?
Yeah.
So that way, like we're done. Sunday night, relax, end out the week. That's for another discussion.
Like I said, it's easier for us to set up. This gives us more FSA content without us having to travel and do a month's worth of content.
So to send us off for tonight,
Oh yeah.
the classic mini belly rub, which you guys will get at the end of every episode.
Tucker.
We gotta pet our dogs to close out the night.
I can't reach Tucker, but oh, there he is.
There he goes, ending off with the pooches. Thank you guys for joining us here on the first ever Fruit Snack Attack podcast. We will keep you guys updated for the next
thanks
episode.
for coming out, guys.
Thank you. We much appreciate it. Share this with your friends. Share this with your family. Even if you are our friends and family, share with other people. But we will
call your dad and tell him I said hello.
Tell him right now. We will see you guys in the next one. Well, how's Markiplier do it? In the next video. Bye-bye!